Hello and hi there, people of the internet. Welcome to the Cosmic Cable stream. It has been a minute, hasn't it? God, it's been so long. So I checked my file save for Alan Wake 2 before loading it. And the last time I played this game and streamed it was on the 26th of October 2024. Today is March 31st, 2025. It's been 5 months, more than 5 months, since I last played this game and since I last streamed on my own. What happened? I moved to a new place, is what happened. So that's great news in theory. Well, great news for most areas of my personal life, and not so great news for streaming. Because it was very stressful and very tiring, and I'm sure everyone, the 3 people who are watching this right now, either on Twitch or YouTube, have most probably moved in their lifetime, so you know how stressful it is. And of course, we bought a place, and there was work to be done in it, so it took a lot of time just to settle in and to get like a functioning bedroom and to get my setup started. And then I was just tired, and I really lacked motivation, and I procrastinated a lot. It was hard to get back into it. What happened and what got me back into streaming is my good friend Mika, who I am currently playing Split Fiction with in French. So if you are a French speaker, if you happen to speak French, and if you're interested in seeing some fantastic co-op, goodness, you can check our first 3 sessions, which are already on my YouTube channel. And I needed that to jumpstart my interest in streaming once again, and it worked. And ever since I last played and streamed Split Fiction with Mika, and I have to wait now because they're on holidays, so I have to wait for 2 weeks until we can play again. And I was like, okay, I need to get back to my unfinished games, which are currently Alan Wake 2, The Lake House, which is what we are doing today, and Sea of Stars, which will begin anew very soon in French. Next in English will be Disco Elysium, and I will be, telling you more about that in a moment. Then, what happens now? What happens is we finish the DLC today. I did something I kind of regret, because I was unsure I would be able to just, jump back into the DLC and find my way, because it's been so long since I played. So I went and read a walkthrough just to find out what the next step was. And then I felt stupid because I could have figured it out on my own. Reminder, last time we played, there was this horrible maze full of paint monsters who kept killing us. And we finally completed the maze and found a well-lit room with a lot of information, and which is marked as a point of interest on my map. And then I, fumbled around because I didn't realize that the room itself was the objective. And then when I looked back at what I did, I was like, okay, but what else is to be done here? It's just a room. What else could we do? And then yesterday I went online, I looked it up, and I told myself, shit, I should have known. I should have known, and you're gonna find out. I should have known, especially since I played Control. Okay, enough mystery, enough rambling, we're doing this now. So another thing I know is, unless I'm very much mistaken, the next step is the final boss. And I don't know what the final boss is. I just, looked quickly just to find out what I was supposed to do, and then I stopped reading because I didn't want to spoil myself. But shit, it was so painfully obvious. So remember, that space right here, which is now a regular alley, was all twisted, and all the file cabinets here were rearranged in a maze. And this is something I can interact with, and brace yourselves because it's so very, very obvious. So we went into that room, we listened to recordings, and we read a whole bunch of shit that you can find in my latest, in the last playthrough back in October. And then my mistake was to think that I needed to go in there. And I don't. I absolutely don't. Everything is in this room. Or, to be honest, everything is near to this room because... So there's this button, right? And when I click it, turns everything down, and then I can turn it on again. Can you see where this is leading? And another one. So that's 2. Oh, the screen lit up. Let me check this out. Okay, oh, there's something new.
He booked the lab.
Okay.
Big experiment tomorrow.
Hi there.
I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
Julia.
Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work.
This whole thing about...
Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished.
The way
Jules actively impeding critical bureau research.
Sabotage his wife's work.
I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both.
Yeah, you do that.
Same thing in principle.
You stoop to his level. Become mean. Be petty. Alright. So I suppose Julie is going to be the final boss. Did I see that before?
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
I don't think I did. So yeah, I just had to notice that there was a lever that I could switch the light off. Anything there? Oh, I think oh yeah! I think it was outside the box? That's weird. Anything new? Sorry if we see things we have seen before. I honestly don't remember what it was like. So, from Casper Darling to Dr. and Dr. Marmon, something to get you started. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching threshold, blah blah blah, reality manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seemed like work on containment was stalling, so I decided you could all use a fresh start. It's something that you started. Some drawings made by a certain blah 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 a while back, files 6D001 through 6D004 found in the attached envelope. Test for any reaction that may trigger with a shadow. Still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate it as P6 in your records. I expect regular updates. Go team! Casper. Always so enthusiastic. This is new. So this is another artist that got trapped, and she's the she's the one who recorded the song. And there you go.
A light switch cord.
A light switch cord. Now, what could possibly what could this possibly be a reference to? So yeah, I needed to interact with all this to make the light switch cord appear, because what do you do with the light switch cord? You pull it once.
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
2. And there we are.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so infinite liminal spaces. That distortion is likely there to tell me that, yeah, this is not the right way yet. She turned around on her own. By the way, I'm very likely to be killed over and over again because I'm all rusty and I don't remember how the game works. So this is how you aim, and if it's shadows, you use the flashlight, and if it's paint monsters, you use a black rock launcher. But I only have one ammunition, one black rock in my launcher. Oh, we are in the oldest house. Oh, this is fully controlled now. Yeah, Panopticon, you know what? I went there in another game.
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at
Yeah.
headquarters.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is where you are.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in the forest.
Okay, everything's fully loaded.
Birds are flying past. Leaves are also alone. In a forest. Not here.
Hi there.
Trees are everywhere.
Jules?
Field of flowers.
Is that you, buddy? Oh.
The sun is shining.
What is that about?
The forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt
P6.
beneath my feet.
So that's the artist. The other one, right? The one who drew the pictures of a tree and of the person falling. Hi there. Are you the last boss? I cannot get in there. No prompts, no available interaction.
I feel dirt beneath my feet. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in the forest.
Dude.
Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind. In the forest. Not here.
In the staircase still there, yeah.
Trees are everywhere. I feel the flowers. Not here.
I can go back, but obviously this is not what I'm supposed to do.
The sun is shining.
Can I sit on the chair?
In the forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet.
Nope.
Smells like rain.
So far, no way to interact with anything. Not the cage, not the door. What happens if I go? There's big nothing.
The sun is shining. I'm outside.
Nope.
In the forest. The sun is shining.
Nope.
Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in the forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves are also little.
Okay.
Forest. Not here.
Flashlight does nothing.
Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers.
I don't want to waste a bullet on that door. Yeah, which is clearly scenery. Sun is shining.
I'm outside.
What are you saying? Is that something? Sun is shining. Birds are calling.
I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in the forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind. In the forest. Not here. Sunlight. Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm in the forest. The sun is shining. I'm outside.
Okay, I can, damage company. I can damage company equipment, but I'm not sure how this. Oh yeah, I can talk to you. I just need to. Yeah, okay. I just need to come close. Hi there.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
Yep.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
I don't recognize him.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
How dangerous are you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone in here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
And they are all so fucking cryptic.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago.
4 years!
What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked.
This is 4 years after the event of Control.
No,
4
not
years
again.
after the hiss.
Not yet. No.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Why is HQ still dark? I mean, we fixed it. As Jesse in Control, we fixed it. We beat the hiss. We got everything running again, so...
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
And if HQ is dark,
Something's changing.
how are
Outside.
their agents still following orders?
Can you feel it? I can hear it.
How have the FBC been running
It's
for
getting
4 years?
worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if it...
Oh,
Tell
doesn't
Jesse
bode
I
well.
tried.
that's
I
Jesse's
really
brother, isn't it? P6. Yes, so these are the events of Control. Oh, this is not. This is new.
Wrong.
Yeah, Dylan, Jesse's brother.
At least my voice is back to normal.
What now? Fucking elevator. Shift. I never took the time to read the scribble notes. Fucking elevators. Shifting geometry bullshit. So that was it. I thought that was going to be the last boss, but it was just a very big Control reference. So in case you haven't played Control, and you should, the whole premise of the game is Jessie Faden looking, okay, this is where I need to go, looking for her brother Dylan, but taken by the FBC. Okay, new elevator appeared out of thin air, so this is where we're headed. So Dylan is a bit of a red herring when you're playing Control. So, get to experience out of sub-level 5. Okay. Let's go. What kind of horrible and scary stuff could be awaiting me there? I wish I had finished this before moving. Shit.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2.
Yeah, I was saying, I wish I had finished it before moving, because it's hard for me to get, invested again after such a long pause. Shut down the experiment. Yes! So, threshold experimentation. What on earth? So, you are using a painting
No.
in order to get... Yes, please. Batteries, so I'm finding shadows. And black rocks, so I'm finding paint monsters. So it was never the two threats at the same time, and I think this is what's going to happen now.
The Marmots had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold.
Yep.
It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Yeah, it's not going to be that simple, is it? Hey, Jules! don't look well. Why would I do that? Yeah, that was his wife, wasn't it? Shadows can damage each other. They can fight amongst themselves. Yeah, hi there! You two need counseling real bad. Oh. Yep. So it looks like if you are a Taken, fighting another Taken, you don't need to break their armor, you can just bash their head in. Oh, yep. That will do the trick. Why would she wait until right now to do it?
Typical fucking morons.
She acts like a normal Taken. No funny bullshit. You know, for punching. Ooh! Okay, that's not simple. What batteries? Ouch! We need to find out when to dodge that attack. So, in fighting, we love it. Stop. First, get lit. Then, get shot. Can I just... Thank you. Should I use a flare here? So far, not bad. Whoop. Nope. Okay. This is not too bad. But I have a feeling it's not gonna stay that way.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Oops. What the fuck? Over there.
Go.
Oops. Research. No. Ouch! I dodged that! Maybe I didn't. Can I shoot you in that state? Of course, paint monsters. I only have one fucking black rock. Oh shit, okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. So, there are supplies scattered across the room, so I need to figure out a way to get these. First, then. These are not hard to dodge, so why can't I? Need to raise. Yep. She can't go through obstacles, so maybe there's a way to cheese her. By just, you know, keep her circling. You can do that.
The threshold's about to fracture.
Okay.
Where'd she go?
Phase 1 and damage, so supplies. Ouch! I need to get farther from the cat. Get up my desk.
Like I needed more problems.
Okay, how do I... Any more supplies? Oh, it's an AoE! Oh, there you are. Let's do it again. Oh shit, it was fast enough.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Oh shit! If I just stay careful and use the scenery, it's not that bad. The rocks are a problem though. And I don't have any healing items left. Run! Healing, thank you. Alright. No! Okay, cool. How do I stop you from doing it? I think it's just time-based. I just need to stay alive and wait. Ouch. Oh! Did it? Okay, that was kinda underwhelming. Is it over?
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind
You're gonna
of
be
thing
sorry for the guy.
doesn't happen again.
He was turned into a living portal.
Putrid weight he could never wash away.
I mean, it sucks. It really does.
The Marmonts are dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's any
Maybe
sort of
that,
consolation,
you know, can
but
give you a bit of peace.
it's done.
It was all over him.
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really am.
I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Yep. Sucks. Oh, shit. Yeah, there was no other way. Really sorry about that. So this is what Estevez went through before we find her in the main storyline. That's a lot.
It
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Elmo Cosmo, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
I'm in your game. What?
After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there.
So that's how she found him.
They never get less ambiguous.
She got a glimpse of him basically directing her to himself. Or was it Scratch? You can never know.
Says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow
I'm not sure about that. I think it's about...
So at the end of the day...
Were they really monsters?
What's the difference?
I mean, they were scientists and they had flaws. Especially Jules. But it's ambiguous, isn't it? Okay, we did it. Yeah, it was... I can't believe I was just like 25, 30 minutes away from the ending and I could have done it before moving away. And this would have been, you know, so much more fluid.
Deep press, deep press.
Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess, deep press.
So, okay, this was way better than the other DLC. Oh, Matthew Pereda also plays Casper Darling? Dude, you're talented. So yeah, this was way better than the other DLC. I was, you know, Night Springs was so uneven from one story to another. Like, the first one with Rose was comedic gold and I really enjoyed it. And the other ones, especially the ones with when you got to play as Jessie Faden in the theme park, was so underwhelming. Like, I was really disappointed because I love Jessie so much as a character, and to get to play her again was great, but in the end, it was just, you know, there was not much to it. So, this one, at least, it was real, terrifying survival horror. It worked. The paint monsters were so fucking scary. So yeah, that was something I really enjoyed. For the rest, at some point, you know, throwing references to Control may not be enough to create, you know, a good experience in and of itself. And I'm beginning to be slightly annoyed by this game's tendency to raise more questions than answers after so much time. I mean, how long ago was Alan Wake 1? Like 15 years? 10 years? 13? I don't even know. I could look it up, but I'm lazy. And the main story, of course I haven't played NG+, I haven't played the final draft, so maybe there's something there, but the main story ends up, you know, on yet another cliffhanger, another twist, you know. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. That was first one. Okay, it's not a loop, it's a spiral. Then what? Nothing was accomplished there. Nothing really meaningful happened. We got to live something very interesting as as Alan. It was a very interesting piece of art. The game itself. I mean, so much stuff, so many ideas. But the plot? No resolution, you know, no catharsis, no closure. And along comes the DLC and you tell yourself, okay, now I'm gonna get this freaking closure that I needed, that I didn't get when I beat the main game. And it doesn't happen. Night Springs just raises more questions about who Door is and why he's there and what is his endgame, what his status in this whole, mythology, in this whole, paranormal universe. And we don't know. And then we get the Lake House, which gives us some good insight about, what scientists can do when they are given too much free rein and when they are being influenced by a dark entity which wants to free itself. And then again, fantastic ideas, great writing, great dialogues, no plot advancement. And I think this is Remedy Entertainment makes fantastic flowed games. Maybe, apart from the two first Max Payne, which are maybe perfect in my opinion, I don't see anything I would change about these two games. But from Alan Wake onwards, every narrative game they have released, Quantum Break, and I've played them all, Quantum Break and Control and everything, there was always some stuff that was really off about them, but it was part of, the studio's identity, and it was always saved, balanced by fantastic, as I said earlier, writing and dialogue and atmosphere and world building. They are so freaking good at world building. But sometimes, a guy needs a plot. So yeah, I understand now. I had seen that the reviews for the Lake House DLC were, not so enthusiastic. I hadn't read too much about it because I tried to go into games, as blind as humanly possible. But I had seen that everyone praised the atmosphere and the fact that it was genuinely scary. I remember seeing people say, okay, this DLC is Remedy's first attempt at proper survival horror, and was have you played the main game? The main game is survival horror. Okay, this is way more efficient. When it comes to, being scared in the game, which is what you're looking for when you play survival horror. Yeah, this is the scariest experience Remedy ever created, which is an accomplishment in itself. But I need this story to end. I need to move on from Alan Wake. Especially since we don't even know whether there's going to be a third installment. And if there's a third one, is it going to be in another 15 years? Because there is what's on the menu for Remedy? There's a FBC Firebreak and Control 2. So we are staying in the same universe. But I don't want Control 2 to be all about Alan Wake. I think at some point you have to, to make proper games, even if they are set in the same universe. They are supposed to be I don't want Remedy to be... I don't want every Remedy game from now on to be about the IP. With different labels and different names, but everything jumbled up and mixed and with no proper identity. And I'm a bit scared. Because this was a bit too... Hey, remember Control? Hey, have you played Control? Hey, remember? Hey, Control is such a great game. Have you noticed? It's all in the same universe. Hey, in case you haven't played Control, it's on sale right now. So I think there's a limit between an Easter egg and references and a nod to Control fans and making so much of your game about the fact that it's in a shared universe with another one. So this is it. This is the end of Alan Wake 2. I don't want to say never, but I highly doubt I will play the final draft. I highly doubt I will go into New Game Plus, because there are so many games I need to play. So this is it. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube now, and I wanna play another game in English that I've been waiting to play for such a long time. I mentioned it in the intro, which is Disco Elysium. So I need to find out how to make the stream work properly when I play on Steam, because there are some bugs on my setup, so I need to sort them out. And this is it. Thank you for being there. You know, stay tuned. Be on the lookout for further notifications from either Twitch or YouTube. And I'm really glad I'm back. And I hope you are too. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.